Hi, I'm Meanwhiles and Never Was, and today I'm going to be talking about some stuff from my song Parasitic from my latest release, Only Ever. So this is quite a weird one for me because it's the first song I ever wrote for this project. Years ago, I don't know how long ago, but ages before even Nightmare came out. This was like the prototype, the demo of Meanwhiles and Never Was to see if it would work. So it is a bit weird actually releasing it because it doesn't feel like the rest of what I've put out. I don't think. It probably does sound quite similar, but it doesn't feel in the same category as everything else for me. But I thought it would be fun to put out because it's been released alongside Only Ever, which is probably, I would say, my favourite song that I've written so far, because I think there's a good comparison between the two that you can make, if you wanted to. So the song opens with a riff that I wrote purely around harmonics in a riff and not just as like little elements in a breakdown. The opening riff of Parasitic was born. So it is quite chuggy. There's not really much else to say about it that's interesting. The bass just follows it. The drum rhythm kind of follows it as well. It's a chuggy way to get into the song. But the main bit of the song is the next riff, the verse riff. Which is just going up and down a Phrygian dominant scale. Hi, while editing this I realised that throughout this entire section I was saying Phrygian dominant scale. It's not a Phrygian dominant scale, it's a double harmonic. So every time I say Phrygian dominant, I mean double harmonic. I was going through a big Phrygian dominant mood when I wrote this, if I remember correctly. It is a cool scale, you can do some cool stuff with it. You get the minor second, major third jump, and then you get another minor second. Minor third jump. It is cool, you get some cool effects with it, but you can also fall into a trap of using it in a very reductive way. A lot of people use it in, oh, I need to make something sound Middle Eastern or Arabian, Phrygian dominant time, which is kind of a lazy and not very thoughtful way of using the scale. You can do some more interesting things with it. You can do more interesting things than the riff from Parasitic as well. It is just going up and down. But it sounds cool, especially when you chug it out like that. I think it sounds cool anyway. The chorus of the song, the guitar isn't really doing much, it's just... It's just sliding down to different power chords. But the bass is doing something a bit more interesting. That's got... which is giving it a bit more movement, and every time that the chorus section repeats, the drums add in a bit more, so it starts off with just a dunk, 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 and then by the end it's like a full which gives the song, even though it's not really changing much compositionally, it does give a sense of momentum throughout the song that things are building, which is a good way of making a song feel like it's going somewhere and getting bigger without actually changing the composition or what the harmony or melody is doing. It's not really a cheating way of doing it, it's just a way of doing it. Production wise, it is a bit more interesting than the rest of the song because the guitar is absolutely swimming in mud. It's got 3 layers of fuzz on it. I played it through my ZX Fuzz Factory and then ran it through a bunch of other distortions, so it is swimming in filth. So even though it is quite a simple guitar pattern, it sounds massive because of the amount of artificial harmonics. It's really distorted, it sounds loud, even if it's not quite that loud in the mix because there's so much harmonic content your brain thinks it's loud, which is again a fun way of doing things. Even though it is quite a simple and small, compositionally small chorus, there are ways of making it sound and feel bigger, especially as you go throughout the song. And then there's the little bridge section which is just... and it just sort of ties the end of one chorus with the intro riff being played again into the next verse to keep the song going. Then it comes back at the end a bit slower with the vocals, a bit more guttural than they have been before. It's just adding a bit of difference and flavour, I suppose, to the song. Instead of just repeating a verse chorus section again and then ending the song, the bridge comes in to bridge the 2 sections and then comes back at the end to have an outro to the song instead of just ending on a chorus. You can do that and then end up blurting the song a bit, but I think in this one it works works, because it's not too long anyway, it's like 4.5 minutes. As if it didn't have the bridge and the outro, it would be quite short. Those sections are just adding a bit of variety. It's a different type of riff that's coming in and ushering the song into the next verse chorus section, and then a bit of an outro instead of just ending abruptly. Yeah, so that's Parasitic again. First song I ever wrote for this project, which is insane. Years ago, pre-Nightmare EP, pre-everything that's coming out at the minute. It's so old. I enjoy putting it out with Only Ever because of the comparison between the two. It's quite wild to think how I get from Parasitic to Only Ever, and then some of the stuff that's coming out soon that isn't out yet. I think it has been announced by the time that I've brought this out that I'm releasing an album called Marionette. That's coming out on the 25th of September. 10 tracks, 48 minutes, gonna be great. I'm really happy with it. Doesn't have Parasitic on it, does have Only Ever, opens with Only Ever. Banger opening track, so listen to that when it comes out. You can pre-save it, I'll put a link in the description. It'll be great, everything's great. But yeah, that was Parasitic. I don't really have much else I can say about it. You can listen to Meanwhiles and Everwords on this channel or on your favourite streaming platforms. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye!